Hi everyone. Springtime really inspires me to make some pretty paintings. There's so many things in bloom at this time of year. One of the first things to bloom is the forsythia. I have a bunch in my yard. You might have some in your yard or around the neighborhood. When you go for a walk, you might see the yellow bushes blooming. They're called forsythia. And the yellow blooms come out, and then after that the tree really, or bush I should say, really greens up and stays green all summer long, right into the fall. And it's pretty easy to paint, so I'm going to give you a little example and you guys can follow along. I have put together some basic supplies. I don't have much at home, so I'm just working with what I could find. I have some blue paint, some brown paint, and then for the yellow buds I'm going to use tissue paper, squares that I'm going to crinkle up and glue on with a little bit of clear Elmer's glue. You can use whatever you have, glue stick or regular Elmer's. Just if you're going to use glue stick, probably let the paint dry first before you start to do that. So I'm going to get started with the vase portion, and I'm going to make a line across, probably about no more than halfway up, or maybe a little lower than that across, a short line. And then I'm going to curve in on both sides the way that the vase is curving in. I'm going to curve back out and come around and meet up on the bottom and get the curvy shape of that vase. Maybe even put in a little bit of the water that you see at the bottom of the vase. Okay, then I'm going to switch to my brown paint and I'm going to do the branches. So I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to come up out of the vase like so. I have 3 branches in my vase, so I'm going to do 3 branches here. I'm going to let them crisscross like you see them doing coming out of the vase, and then I'll add a couple of twisty and little pieces coming off. There's a couple of branches shooting off in either directions, and so simple. Now I can add the yellow blossoms. If you don't have tissue paper, maybe you have some yellow construction paper to use, and you can do the same thing. If you don't have that, you could use a little yellow paint, a little marker. You really can use whatever is available to you. I just like to do it this way because it gives a little three-dimensional texture to the picture that's so much fun. So just put little dots of glue all along the branches. You can see how the yellow blooms come all the way down to the vase, and I'm just going to add lots and lots of little dots of glue, crinkle up my tissue, and just go ahead and stick them right in the glue dots like that until I have as much blossoms as I want. So it'll take a while for me to really finish it up. I'll take a picture of it when it's finished and upload it to the Shutterfly site for you guys. So have fun with this little spring forsythia project. Enjoy!